Okay, just waiting to come up.
We are live.
Okay, welcome back everyone. I think we got a lot of our audio issues fixed, so hopefully that won't be too bad. We're going to start with the Demon Hunter, as we were doing previously when our mic decided to not work on us. And then we bought a new mic, and that one won't work either. So now we're on to just a regular headset. Hopefully you can hear Magnus in the background. He might be a little quiet, but...
Hey everyone.
We're going to start.
Yeah, you can hear me all right.
Okay, that's
a
good.
little softer, but sorry.
Alright, okay, we're on Old Tristram Road when we first left off. Now it seems like the first ability I got, the Impale, is a Hatred user. So we can start off using that and then generate it with our Hungering Arrow. Which Hungering Arrow seems to magically imbues the arrow to seek out targets for 90% weapon damage and has 35% chance to pierce through the target. So if it pierces the target, then it hops to another target, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's an alright starter, but once you get later on, you're never going to use that. There are a lot of better, much better abilities to use.
Yeah.
But it's good for the wretched mothers right now, especially once they puke some guys on the ground.
It seems like your the shooting speed is pretty slow. I don't remember what the thing was. It's 1.2 attacks per second.
Yeah, with better crossbows comes a better attack.
Now see, because it generates a flat 2 hatred, so you would have to say that, well, first off, hatred does generate by itself.
Yes.
But if you have a faster weapon, you're going to be dishing out more damage.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, if you have 2 weapons, you also get an increased attack speed from that because now you have 2 weapons you're firing.
That is true, and since we can't do 2 weapons yet because we don't have 2 crossbows yet. And we also have, I think the quiver that we have helps generate hatred too, so there are a few things. Maybe it'll just be a little slow in the beginning. But since you don't have a lot of abilities yet to use it, it doesn't seem like it's that important.
Oh yeah, you pretty much have hatred the whole time. Because you have the generator, you're always using an ability, which is nice. It's really, I never find myself running out of hatred as much as I find myself running out of discipline and having to wait for that to come back.
Yeah.
That'll especially come into play when you start using the bulb. And
now does discipline generate itself also?
Discipline will regen, but it's a little bit slower.
I returned to Honduras after 20 years.
Or the arcane power, it takes a little bit longer. Also, what I found specifically with a strong single player build and a strong multiplayer build, especially when it comes to just to keep up with groups. Because what I found in the multiplayer is that a lot of people will just rush just to get to the Yorick. And oftentimes, if the movement speed's low or you get caught up on some guys, you can't catch up to them and you're not having the same experience they have for killing the guys on the way to kill the Yorick.
Yep.
So, with the Demon Hunter, there's definitely a more survivable build you can build.
These chests are
There's
empty.
also a more
Something isn't right here.
movement speed build that's much better for multiplayer, but you don't have to worry about survival because you're surrounded by your allies.
Mm-hmm.
That'll come up later, and I can definitely point that out once we hit a Nephilim tower or altar.
Yeah. Yeah, I just did get a couple of abilities. One was... No, actually, I don't think I can check my skills without a tower. So yeah, we're going to have to wait on that. But,
I think we got Feltax, actually.
yeah, I got something else too, though.
Which kind of is reminiscent of the Travis.
Yep.
I never actually got into them. I didn't really like the feel for it. It might be fun later on, but it wasn't
Diablo's evil still lingers here. I need more hatred to do that.
Oh, it's
Yeah, right. It's okay though. Like, debate is short, but it's
yeah. I like Tristram.
Yeah, I'm happy they came back to here instead of like with 2. It just seemed like it wasn't really. You didn't start with Tristram, so.
Yeah, you were like close to Tristram, but you weren't like right in Tristram. You weren't dealing with Tristram. It was kind of like a side quest. Like, hey, go rescue Deckard Cain. Oh look, it's old Tristram, and that's it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, eventually, like maybe not right now, but eventually we have to get rid of the tooltips because they keep popping up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a good option. You could probably do it later.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to interrupt what we're doing.
Fair enough. Yeah, really need to make those tooltips that come up.
I figured it was just like an account-wide thing.
No, that's interesting actually. They don't have, well, they have the account-wide stash and they have account-wide this and that, but they don't do tooltips. And I guess that kind of makes sense, especially if more than one person is playing on a single account.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk
But
some sense?
at the
Nor
same
should
time,
she.
you need your own,
I promised
email
Marco
address
I'd
and
protect
password,
him, but now
Yeah.
he's
that's
dead.
pretty rare.
Okay, so we're gonna get rid of Impale. Oh, okay, it was evasive fire. That's what it is.
That is a key one for survivability, especially in single player. What that'll do is, if an enemy gets close enough, you'll actually do a miniature vault backwards to get away from them while still firing. The effect looks pretty cool, it feels cool, and you really feel like you're trying to dodge and shoot. It really adds to the feel of the Demon Hunter.
Okay, are there discipline generators?
There are
Or
not
is it-
discipline generators.
Okay,
There's
so it's only hatred generators.
So a key stat that you're going to be looking for Demon Hunter is probably going to be discipline generators, just because hatred is so easy to generate. And as you can see, discipline slowly comes back, but it is noticeably a lot slower than mana or arcane power.
Yeah. How long is that? Caltrop activates when an enemy approaches. Once sprung, the Caltrop slow the movement of enemies within 12 yards by 65%. That lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah, and the trap will stay there until it's triggered.
Oh, okay, so this... No, okay, that
So
goes away.
It stays a while, though.
Yeah. Okay, so we will try this
Come,
group up.
let us search for your
So
uncle.
I am,
We'll need to open
well, I don't
the
have
computer.
a hatred user yet, but we're going to wait until we actually get something that lets me use hatred.
Yeah, there's not a lot of useful things for hatred using immediately,
Here, let
but
me open
later
the
on
gate.
there's a lot of fun things you can use for using hatred.
Yeah.
Adria was my mother.
The only thing I don't
Not
like
much
about this
her.
is that
She died
you
when I
have
was
to, like,
very young.
it has a pretty
I was
good
raised by
circle,
Uncle Deckard.
but
With your father.
I'm told he was a
you have to
great
actually, like,
warrior
run up.
who was lost
A
when
lot of the
Tristram fell to the
discipline things,
demons.
though, have to do with escaping or using your kind of bolt techniques, creating a range between you and a target. For instance, with the evasive shot that you have, that'll also take away discipline when you bolt away.
Okay.
Look, a hidden
So that
cellar.
actually spends a little
Follow me.
discipline as well, but not as much as the traps.
Yeah.
So managing your discipline, I think, is going to
Your
be
mother
a key thing
had her
for
secrets.
later in the game.
People said she was a witch.
Hatred is
but I
kind
never
of
believed
like
it.
fury where you're probably just always
Captain
gonna have
Dalton!
it. It's if you don't have it, you can generate it really quickly, and there are really cool abilities for hatred generators as well as there are for hatred spenders.
Yeah.
Like the barb, you're probably going to be using a lot of generators more than you are spenders. The generators are useful.
Yeah, Caltrops doesn't seem like it's...
It's okay. It's kind of reminiscent of that whole trap thing, but once you get vault, you're gonna want vault, especially for multiplayer, because you gain a passive later on that'll actually increase your movement speed significantly for I believe like 10 seconds after the vault, either through evasive shot or the vault technique.
Yeah.
And that's really good for moving around the map and kind of exploring. So this character might be a really good character to explore maps to try and find
Here's the key,
entrances
and my mother's
to a
journal.
I will go.
Thank you.
like,
Aiden came to me
teleport
last
wise
night.
in
I
D2.
suspected.
The only issue is the expenditure of
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the bigger issue is that, like, with the caltrops, there's never been a point where I was like, if this thing is slower, or if this thing doesn't slow down, I'm going to die. You know? Especially with a ranged character. It's like, why would I run into melee to slow them down? You know? Like, I guess it's like if you find yourself in melee and you need to back up right away, it'd be something to use, but I don't see the point of giving it so early, I guess is the important thing.
That's true, and it might come better later when you have faster monsters. Right now we're fighting zombies, and zombies hardly move.
Right.
So you can run away faster than them. So what it might be good for is something that's chasing you that's actually a lot faster.
Yeah.
And can you move the mic a little bit over here? Because I'm getting
So many dead.
a little bit cut off.
I think it's just because I turned more to it.
That's that.
Like a bullet shot.
That's actually pretty
The
fun.
infamous Tristram
What that'll
Cathedral.
do is it'll wrap
And close to the fallen star
the
now.
enemy in like a binding, and after like 2 or 3 seconds, it'll explode. And that's kind of the most satisfying on a visual scale. And it's also fun to play around with.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get rid of caltrops. And we will take evasive fire. And get rid of hunting arrow and take a bullet shot.
And yet again, you have 2 hatred generators, but not a spender. Though you will get a spender soon, just because the next one I believe is rapid shot and the
Yeah,
Platinum are
5.
very useful for clearing clouds. Clearing clouds.
Crowds. Yeah.
Especially the shotgun. Rapid shot is just satisfying because it's fun. Visually, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but
So this is where the star fell. My quarry must be near. Bleed, you filth!
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it's fun. It only wraps around enemies, it doesn't wrap around items.
Oh, wow, that's actually kind of weird.
Oh, the movement?
Yeah, I actually kind of don't like that.
Yeah,
I guess it's like, it's one of those things where you have to kind of plan it. Like, it's kind of worthless if you don't know where you're going.
yeah. Well, it always pushes you back. So you have to line yourself up where you're shooting away from all your targets and you're not bolting into another enemy that's behind you.
Oh, you want? It might be that. Let's switch it. Or oops, I didn't switch it. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it.
Well, it doesn't always do it. They have to be within range. Otherwise, you shoot them. It's not a constant thing.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, it's weird because of the pathing. Oh, you can put that on objects.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't see that before.
I guess it's one of those things that would be good for, like, a couple abilities to just use it as a like, oh shit, I need to get out button.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like a spammable ability.
No, because it does spend discipline, and discipline takes a lot of energy. So it's really good to use when you're in a bind, you need to get out of there, but you still want to attack your enemy,
Yeah.
so they don't swarm.
Your bowler shot is nice though, and it does AoE too.
Yeah, that's fun. The only thing is it's timed, and in a multiplayer setting, things are gonna die faster than that. Explosion's gonna take you a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Fighting something.
Yeah, because then you like, if you don't pay attention to it and you just keep shooting it, and you're like, why am I not running backwards?
Yeah. But it is pretty handy, especially when you're in a bind. But you know, this is the beta on Roblox, so it's not like very many binds.
Yeah, I think it's just like they need to kind of reorder the abilities though, because a lot of these things just don't seem like it's things you're gonna need at lower level.
Yeah.
Seems like I'm also getting some lag with this bola shot. Like, I'll shoot it, and it'll shoot out, but it won't grab onto the enemy, and then all of a sudden my position moves on the map, and then it grabs whatever I just shot.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't like these abilities.
Yeah, they're not the most powerful. The shotgun, that really helps to clear out. Kind of have to aim it. It goes in a circle.
It could also just be because I have a weak weapon.
That's true too. You're also used to one-shotting things.
Yeah. This would be really, like, I think the evasive fire would be really good in PvP.
Yeah.
If, like, you could plan it out really well. Because, like, using that joined with Caltrops,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you're slowing them down and you're backing up every time they finally get close to you.
You just better hope you're fighting someone that's not range.
Well, yeah, then it doesn't matter, but I think with how PvP is going to work and it's being team deathmatch and stuff, if you don't know who your enemies are in the first place, you're just going to have a nice mix that's going to make you balanced to fight everything.
Yeah.
Do I have? No, I don't. So I just want to go back to town because these abilities are kind of weird.
Yeah, that's one of the major problems with Demon Hunter is like you can definitely see the usefulness of his abilities, but they're not really all that useful right now. And ultimately they're not that rewarding.
Yeah. I don't really have. Just gotta get a better weapon, I think. But I'm just saying, like, even the Barbarian lasted longer with just regular, with what they had in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, before it became an issue. I think I skipped a lot of stuff. No, I didn't. Not really. I'm thinking about it. The inner, I haven't even gotten to the inner area yet.
Yeah. There's usually a weapon drop for the time you get the record.
Oh yeah, like items have dropped, but they've all been like swords and stuff.
Yeah.
Where did I go? Oh. I can hear you. There we go. Hand crossbow. That's 4 damage. Let's see if 2 worked better. Because the quiver just gave me hatred regen, which all I have is hatred using item or stuff anyway, so doesn't seem that important right now. Oh, so it's like he shoots both at the same time?
Yeah.
That's weird. Because it looks like he is, and then it kind of looks like he isn't at the same time. Interesting, interesting. I don't know, just the feeling of it.
Please kill me. I don't want to change.
I can't kill you because they won't let me click on you until you die. See, like the bullet shot like glitches it out sometimes.
My strength is back.
think I have a belt on. No, I do not.
Better now.
Huh? No, yeah, it was out there. Rapid fire.
That's fun. That's not too bad.
Yeah, so currently he kind of feels like the like a Boazon would feel in Diablo 2.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not good until later,
Yeah.
which is like, you know, it's kind of sad, but I think they're probably the most gear dependent though when it comes to their damage.
You think so?
Well, I guess the barb is pretty gear dependent. Like, okay, I guess the issue is they're as gear dependent as the melee are.
Yeah.
Where like the wizard didn't seem like they were as gear dependent for being effective. You know, like if anything, when the wizard got gear, they went from being effective to being just really overpowered. Yeah. You gotta speak louder. Exactly.
We can put the auction house dice.
Thank you, but Nia asked for my aid.
Okay.
Now requires items that I can no longer
I
get.
learned of this
That I
secret
can't
passage through
Yeah.
old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristan.
Uncle, you're alive.
Thanks to you. I have but one not much.
Please, Uncle.
Okay. Just gonna switch up his abilities. We're gonna take rapid fire, cost hatred initially, and then 1.5 wildfire. And then evasive fire, I personally don't like because of just my style of play. So I think I'm actually gonna take countering arrow. I also get vault at 6, so I'll have to remember that. And then at 7 we're gonna get chakram, which he said to check out. So we'll do, yeah, there we go. Now, I don't remember what I can make, so let's look at this. Some weapons. Crossbows for level 24 for a two-hander. Wow. And then that was 13, 9. Quiver, swords, wands. I'm gonna make a regular bow though. Mighty weapons. Horse bow. There we go. Okay, so 17 and 6. We'll make one of these. Since we're halfway to level 6, so it should be pretty cool. I only got enough money to craft it, so. Increases base experience and plus 26 to attack. Now we're gonna make them some other gear.
Yeah, you should be high enough level to where you can actually make gear worthwhile. And did you notice an increase in attack speed once you added a second crossbow?
Yeah, I just made a regular bow too for level 6 because the other crossbows aren't until like
Skeleton
9.
King
Yeah.
lost.
So-
A tragic story, but I cannot reach the point.
So I'm gonna make some gear. I'm gonna grab the
So lightly.
fallen
Do you
tooth
not
though.
believe the evidence of your own
That's
eyes?
fine. That's funny.
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
Okay. So we can make an adaptide bell. Actually, we don't have a lot of money. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to make a whole ton. So let's make magical stuff that we don't actually have yet. So like a helm, and then gloves.
Yes, you've been telling me about the text since I was 8 years old.
Gloves are 8. Helm is 8. Pants are 7. Shoulders are 22. Oh, no, okay, here's some others. Those are 9. So 8 is going to be a pretty big boots. 9. Okay, so yeah, okay, belt it is, because it's the only thing that's level 3. And we got automatically pick up holding health globes, increased by 2. Attacker takes damage of 6. Nice. And then, yeah, I think the rest of them are all 8 and stuff. Oh, we can make cuffs, so those are level 6, which I'm about to be level 6. So,
You know what else I appreciate about this game? Is all the common and magical gear you wear do not need to be repaired. It's once you get into rare and legendary, and probably set pieces, that you actually have to start remembering to repair them.
yeah. There, we can get rid of all that stuff later when I actually have a cube.
Well, you can sell them if you want.
Yeah, it's true too. Okay, the quest is I have to go talk to. So this is rapid fire.
It's fun. And it burns through hatred, though.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife. Did you hear?
It does seem actually like a little slow though in the beginning. Oh, here.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the...
Not now.
Sometimes death is the only...
Thank you. Follow me.
More hatred.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Sorrow won't
It goes through a
Really good
lot.
for focusing down one target.
Yeah, it's like a boss killer.
Yeah.
I need more hatred to
You
do
can
that.
also use it in tandem with this ability later on that increases your attack speed and shoot it back with the rapid fire. So it's a really good kind of like boss
Mira,
drain.
my love.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Hedrick! Help me!
I need more hatred to do that. I need more hatred to do that.
So yeah, as you can see, once you start putting on the
I
rapid
couldn't
fire,
have done this without
that's the way
you.
they're
There's one favor
I
Yeah,
can
that's pretty
help
cool.
you there. It's better. You'll find his tomb in a
I've got a
cemetery
cube.
in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
There's a big pack coming this time. Stand your ground.
I need more hatred to do that.
That was weird.
That's the last of them. The
It
bridge
wasn't
is
doing
clear.
anything.
I see you chose to do the first hatred generator, the one that may or may not pierce something there.
Yeah. It just felt easier to spam than the bowler shot. Yeah, at 7 we get chakras.
Yeah.
You won't survive that.
And that'll be a really good generate secret no matter what. You won't have to get anything. And also, as an area effect, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I need more hatred to do that.
I'm a little surprised that this doesn't have AoE properties to it at all, though. Yeah. Like I said, I remember when we were talking about how I felt that there was a little too much AoE, and now we actually don't have that much AoE on this character.
Yeah, the thing with the Demon Hunter is his AoE abilities come later on.
Yeah.
His movement ability comes early as you shot it in that vault at level 6. But once you get the chakra, it'll actually start picking up as far as AoE.
Yeah. So here we go, guys. Check out Vault. That was just wherever you click.
Yeah, just wherever you click. It will get interrupted. But it's a good escape thing. It's a good movement thing.
I need more
Especially once you
hatred
pick
to
up
do
the
that.
passive, where you gain speed after you do a vault.
Yep. Okay, so now with rapid fire, since it costs so much to just start it, it's one of those things where you don't kind of like move and then hit it. You know, you're gonna want to like make sure you're in a position where you can get I think the most effect out of it from one trigger, because that's gonna be the most resource effective.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely made for targets like one monster kind of power to it. Bring it down. It's not really good for like minions, just because it does low amounts of damage and it's a single target kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Darkness awaits you.
It'll definitely be really good in a team setting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm too late. The blacksmith's apprentice is dead. I must let hatred know when I can. I need more hatred to do that.
I don't think I use
I
that.
need more hatred to do that.
Yes, I can.
So as you can see, even though the bow is a two-handed item, you can still attach a quiver to yourself, which is nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I put the quiver in the bag because I forgot.
Oh, that's cool looking. I never really used the bow. I've actually never really used the bow. And it works well with it.
Yeah.
Who disturbed this grave?
Oh, sorry. Use. Now, this thing's attack speed is 1.4.
Yeah, the stat-wise, you want a lower attack speed because it's attacks per second.
Yeah.
So the lower the number, the actually higher the Those ghostly?
Teleporters.
Oh, teleporting records, that's a good combination actually. First time I've seen teleport be actually really the other guys, they just kind of teleport around but
There we go, I got a quiver. I got a quiver.
Very nice.
Sweet revenge.
I want to pick up gold.
I am too low on discipline.
Yeah, his resources are a lot slower than the other ones.
Yeah.
Even the barbarian seems to generate faster.
Yeah. I think they rely heavily on the hatred generators, and discipline. You just have to wait for. I think a really big thing is going to be the generator, or not the generator. Recharge rate. Stat.
Where'd he go?
I am too low on discipline.
Demon Hunter may be really good for killing the treasure goblins.
Yeah, I think he'll be good at killing Leoric too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because once you get some good gear, it's just sit back and be like rapid fire.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna switch that to here. I don't have to keep using the keyboard.
There you go. When I have my setup, what I would do is I would set Vault for not for number 2, but for the right click, just because I think that's what I'm going to do for my playstyle for the characters. Is any of their movement abilities will probably be put onto my right mouse button.
Yeah.
Just because I have that Naga, and I will be hitting like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to actually do
Yeah, see, I'm used to my mouse that only has a back button and a forward button, so I only use like 2 buttons. So my thumb isn't used to perusing the keypad on your Naga.
Yeah. It's something you gotta get used to, but once you do, it's really nice.
So yeah, Vault seems a little iffy. It seems to lag out sometimes.
The server's been a little off the past couple days, so it might be the server too, but it's definitely something where if you need to get away or like figure out a monster, that's what it's also good for moving through the map.
Yeah. It could also just be because we're streaming, so maybe
Yeah.
it doesn't like the abilities that require a lot of graphical.
Yeah. It doesn't look that bad from my perspective, though. It doesn't look like your lag is too terrible when you do it.
Well, it's just like it seems to like pause and stop in places. It's not like smooth. It's not nearly as smooth as like the Barbarian's leap.
Yeah.
The leap is like flawless. It's, like there are some pathing issues, but like when you actually leap, it doesn't seem like because like it just like watch. Let's see. See
Yeah.
how it's weird sometimes. And you can't leap over, like, yeah, you can't do that. So.
Yeah, I haven't really found a really good use for Volt other than getting the bonus to your movement speed to catch up with other party members.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't really been like, oh, I have to escape, I better go use my Volt.
Yeah, too bad they're not giving me any good gear.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, keep getting stuck on stuff.
Yeah, and then also have to drop the bolts too, so you'll find yourself getting caught on corners, getting caught on lots of stuff.
Just line up to die. One at a time, thank you.
I really like the exploding effects of the fire change monsters.
Yep. Yeah, it does definitely add like a thought of it, because like when you're in a big game and you got a lot of people, like if you have a lot of rare monsters in the higher end difficulties, then it can become a much bigger issue. When someone just goes out and like destroys like 6 of them, all of a sudden everything blows up and you kill your party member.
You won't survive that.
I want to see what the revive's all about, but we don't have anyone to play it with. It's pretty much impossible to die.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to test that until we get another beta account. Which, if Blizzard was ever nice, you could send one to me, and that'd be really great. But I'm in the Facebook thing, but the contest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not sure if I got in through the contest or through just an increase in beta players, because it happened on a Monday, which is when they do the whole beta contest. However, a bunch of people I know
There isn't a crown
got the
here.
beta keys
I'd
on
best
that
try
Monday.
another credit.
Yeah, you're probably just in the wave, because as far as I know with the beta, or with the contest, they send you a message on Facebook.
Yeah, and I never got a message on Facebook, so I'm pretty sure they just increased the numbers and I was lucky enough to get in.
Yeah. Yeah. I do not like the vault. It is weird. It's choppy. The pathing is terrible, and you can't vault over spaces, so it's already worse than the source or the wizard. Even though we can't even use the wizard one. Actually, because it's too high level.
Yeah.
But the barbarian one is really nice. The witch doctor,
We haven't gotten our witch doctor out enough level yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten it there yet. I think that's like his last ability he gets.
Yeah.
And then the monk's dash, that does have pathing issues too. But since it's used differently, instead of trying to really get out of a situation, you're almost using it to get into a situation.
And that is also a really good technique to use to catch up with the players. If they get caught up fighting enemies, you can dash from across the screen to reach an enemy, but if there's no enemies there, you just dash a couple, screen inches, and then you stop.
Yeah.
So that's something you have to aim, but it will move through enemies pretty nicely. It does expend a lot of hatred. You can really put a lot of those out there before you need to recharge your hatred. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much damage it does. I kind of almost don't like the circular aspect of it.
Yeah, it adds a little chance to it. It adds a little timing and aiming.
Right, it's like most people don't want to put enough effort to maximize the effect of that.
Yeah.
I really don't think they're going to want to.
I got it though. A lot of the Demon Hunter's abilities are kind of like, they're not bad, but they're a little bit humdrum compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
They lack a certain pizzazz. And, being the last character that Blizzard announced, and we kind of felt like they were really going to focus on adding stuff to Demon Hunters, but it just seems like it's kind of
Yeah, they look at
an afterthought.
that's terrible. It's only good if you have like a really massive group of guys, and you don't like. It's not good for close spaces
Yeah.
because you don't get the full effect of it all the time. And since it does that wicked weird circle thing, I don't know. It just seems very like it does a lot of damage. When it hits something, it kills it. But you know, like what's the point of this, Blizzard?
It's all about aiming. You know, like well, I was using it so much to the point where I was actually able to start aiming it almost instinctively, and then it became really useful.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this character looks like they're kind of a mid-range character. You know,
Yeah.
like they do a little bit of melee and a little bit of ranged for all their abilities, even though all their abilities don't require it. You know.
Yeah.
But so far, like, I've never seen a situation where I really want to get into melee, and then this one, it's almost like you want to because it guarantees a hit because you have to get really close.
Yeah.
You know, like if you go like right up to it, you missed it, and if you go like straight up to it, it's gonna hit it just because of the range. Again, it's almost like it's a really good PvP skill.
Yeah.
But it's not. I wouldn't see myself using it that much to just farm.
Yeah. I think Demon Hunter is definitely meant for multiple players, in a campaign or in PvP.
Yeah, he's almost like the Witch Doctor in the sense that he's like a supportive character.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the Witch Doctor support abilities are like a million times cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean,
and require a lot less effort.
Yeah. And I mean, we are only seeing pieces of it, but
this, yeah, no,
yeah.
I don't like chakrams. Rapid fire is pretty cool. I think it takes too much hatred though. Chakrams, it's really powerful when it hits, but it's not really that great, I don't think. Impale does a lot of damage, but it's kind of like the ability's just not that cool.
Yeah.
You know, you're like it's just like another straight shooter that does a whole bunch of damage, and you actually like impale them with a sword, even though you're not using a sword.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It feels weird. I would have to say, out of all the characters, like I know he was the last, and they were taking so much time to figure out what they wanted to do, but this guy feels the least polished.
Yeah. That's definitely true. I think you'll enjoy some of the experience against the grenades, but even the grenades, even though they're cool and like explosive, they don't really feel all that unique to a demon hunter. They just go, oh well, we don't know what else to add. Let's add grenades. Yeah, demon hunter uses grenades. Like, they really lack that demonic touch that the demon hunter really needs. Like, because as they were describing him in BlizzCon, he was like connected to like the dark arts and like will use anything he can to defeat the enemies. Yeah, I can see a justification for grenades on that scale, but it like why not like some sort of like I don't know fire ability or like demonic inferno or something like that.
Yep.
Like with the flaming bat, that didn't have to be a witch doctor spell. It could have been an inferno spell from like the original Diablo, and he could have done it. Like as far as like a demon, you know.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I don't think that would fit is only because he's supposed to be like an archer or something.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know, like Hungering Arrow and Rapid Fire seem legitimate but too weak. One, because the hatred generation, and two, because Hungering Arrow itself just doesn't seem like it's that strong.
Yeah.
And I think if Rapid Fire didn't target just one unit in an area, it'd be a lot better.
Like what would be cool is instead of rapid fire being like in a straight line, it would target all the different enemies and just shoot an arrow really quickly and then keep going back and forth, kind of like a wave.
Yeah.
That would
And
be
it's like
much
you can
better
kind of
feel.
do that just by like if you hit rapid fire like behind your targets and then just kind of move yourself like that.
Yeah.
It kind of does that, but it's like a really bad version of strafe.
Yeah.
I need more
And I mean,
hatred
it
to do
doesn't do
that.
enough damage to where the aiming feels worth it because it
Right.
burns so much hatred.
Exactly.
So if it auto-targeted enemies with the rapid fire and still burnt the same amount of hatred and caused the same amount of damage, it might be a little more useful.
Yeah, like take hungering arrow and take rapid fire and put their abilities together.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing skill.
I
But
have a feeling that the crowd
separate,
is
there's just I don't know.
Yeah. I hear you. I definitely agree that it's not the most polished character. And it's certainly lacking something. But you just know about him and, you know, we had trouble with him with the barbarians. So.
Yeah, the barbarian. Well, I think that's just because the melee verse ranged.
Yeah.
But like we said, rapid fire, it's good for bosses. But so far, I've yet to see a good. I'm farming a bunch of minions, and I need a cool AoE ability that every other class has. Even the monk.
Yeah.
Even the monk. You know, even the barb. His leap does damage when he lands in an AoE. And all of his.
You will find that with the grenades. They do a nice AoE damage. It's, you know, but as I said before, it's just
I need more hatred to do that.
it lacks something.
Yeah.
You want more?
But the ones I see, the people who do play Demon Hunters, they almost always use rapid fire and the grenades. Because grenades are hatred generators. So they use the grenades to generate hatred and then they burn through it with rapid fire.
Yep.
And then for their discipline spender, they'll usually do the buff that increases their attack speed.
Hmm. Yeah, I can definitely see attack speed being really important.
Oh yeah.
But
Definitely as
I will
a
not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
arrows out there. And I mean, maybe it gets to the point where your attack speed is so high, it's like you have AoE because you're shooting so fast. But currently, it's not that high.
yep.
You're not doing that much.
You found the crown. Truth be told. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind.
Yeah, see, like I don't want to
My
use
life
Impale because
means
rapid fire
something.
uses so much.
Then we are allies.
Yeah.
Each weapon you forge for me shall serve
So I
to
guess I'll do
purify
Bola
these
Shot.
lands. One more thing.
And hungering
Your
arrow.
apprentice is dead.
Any items you can put on there?
Hope for the
No, 7. Nothing happens good until 8. So unless I have it right here. I'll check. Okay, yes, I know. I got some rings. I don't increase attack speed. There we go. That'll be nice. Right. Magic find. And, okay, we're gonna put these back. We only have 9 common scraps.
Combine them with the
28.
plus the 93 up there, or 94, I believe. Top left corner.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So yeah, we got Toma training. And some more pages too. So now we have 2 tomes.
So we could probably sell those on the auction house just because we don't have any use for them anymore.
Yep. Another stack.
Yep, they do stack.
Nice. Okay, I'll sell the rest of the items so we can get some more gold.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Because with gold, we can unlock tabs now. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, we can also to make items too.
Yep.
Which I'm gonna need some gold when I
How might I
finally
use the crown to reach the
get to
sky?
level like
When
9.
he's
I'll come back
destroyed,
because then I can make like 3 items or something like that.
There you go.
I missed him.
I need more hatred to do that.
I will not accept this. My time to die.
Okay, I'll generate the same. More money, more money. So yeah, this is the first time where the guy wasn't here.
You have to go down a level before you reach champion.
I thought he was here though. Oh, it looks like the same room. That's weird.
It's somewhat like it's,
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. Really? Did I just get stuck? There we go. I know that I could have destroyed it, but I'm just saying that would have been pretty funny. The what?
The level of gore.
Oh, gore.
Diablo.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a touch more would be nice. I do like that monster there are monsters that throw up other monsters.
Yep.
I like the level of
Sweet revenge.
It's not getting tangling shot.
that is a very useful skill actually. That is one of the best ones you can use for survival because what it'll do is the high damage shot that'll hit 2 targets at once and it'll actually shoot each other slowing them down.
Okay. Come on. Hopefully that'll be a lot more dangerous on higher difficulties.
The freeze.
Yeah, being able to ignore it on the lower difficulty. I think there'll probably be more mobs, or mobs will hit you a lot harder, so like, if you get frozen on the higher difficulty, it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, and they might leave you frozen for an even longer period of time.
Yep, that's possible.
He's on the high.
Bookshelves should give you stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, they hardly ever do.
Sometimes you get a scroll here and there, but all you get are scrolls of a third scroll or like some other items like one use items
Yeah.
other than health and the aforementioned scrolls.
I was like Scroll's Companion or something. Which are useful, but
They're more useful for a multiplayer game when you're trying to go as fast as possible.
yep.
You're just perusing, it only takes a few steps to pick up that gold.
No, click it just because I want to. Ah, okay.
The destruction effects are really quite wonderful. Even in driving.
Yep. We're going to go back to town and grab that other ability to check that out.
You know what we should also see? If they can actually turn Cormac against you. Because they were like, hold the incantation, it's almost done. And I never let them live long enough to test that theory that Cormac can actually be turned and you can't get him.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Okay, we will grab a bullet shot. Deals 100% weapon damage and entangles 2 enemies, slowing them by 70%.
It's a good attack.
Oh, it looks really... Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah. It's
Maintain your incantations. He will soon turn.
So we just kill this guy?
Yeah. Let him die.
He's actually going to die just by hitting me.
Ave Iodastas, Ave Mandaxas, Ilias Animos.
They're definitely chanting stuff. I don't think you have a choice. That's unfortunate. In the actual game, if you don't get a sound used out on them, but it appears you have to save them.
I wonder if you can just keep going.
No, because there's the bone wall that he breaks that you can't.
Oh, yep. We can clear the whole room now. Be like, we'll get to you. Oh, it's urgent? It's okay. We'll be there in a sec.
You'll be fine. The game developers didn't think we were that big of assholes.
They didn't know. We are. Sorry, man. You know, there's a gold and stuff here. Clearly more important than helping an NPC I'm actually not going to use. Actually, I might use him with this character.
He would be good for this game.
Like, I understand why they did it, but it is a little sad knowing that it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Your magic is... I am free!
I need more hatred to do that.
Eagle Orb of the Thorns.
Who are you? You will know soon enough.
I will know soon enough who he
Into this
is.
infernal place.
Not right now, though.
I must kill the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
I will know soon.
He's free! Do not let him rearm! I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
I usually prefer to be alone, but I will make an exception for a warrior like yourself.
I'd have to say that Entangling Shot is interesting, but again, another kind of meh ability.
Yeah. I agree. There's nothing really spectacular about it. It's just more useful than the Honeyworth shot.
Yeah, it does. It like replaces it almost completely. Because Hungering Shed just
Magic
adds.
bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger.
The
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon rule this world. Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your... If we find the sacred tomes of my order...
I do like how they have ball.
Very well. I have no need.
Then onward.
yeah.
It is good to fight with you again.
Select. Heal. I don't think I've ever even done this.
Yep. Each of the NPC companions get their own set of abilities, and you can choose which ones you want. A lot of the Templars are
What
healing
skill
or
should I-
distraction.
Were you always a
kind of
man of
tank
faith?
for you.
For
So
the
it's a
most
really
part.
good,
Even the best
companion
of men
for
cast shadows behind them.
range classes.
Our
such as
deeds will
mage
determine
and
how
demon
great
hunter.
or small they shall
Not only can he
A
distract
useful
things,
skill.
to make them attack him, he can also heal you.
Yep. No, not working. I was hoping it would. If a barb can leap over it, I should be able to shoot over it.
So yeah, Tangling Shot looks
Do you want more?
playing like here, but it's just not different enough.
No, it's not.
But it definitely made the game a lot easier once I got it.
And it's a hate generator too.
Yep.
It generates 4 hate though. That's the one good thing. Compared to the other ones that generate 2.
Yeah, it generates a lot of hatred. It's very useful. Not as useful as Grenade, but still.
What foul sorcery is this? I need more hatred to do that.
Do you want more?
So yeah, I was pretty uncertain of what I wanted to play when I got the game, when it comes out on release.
Yeah.
But after playing with
tried
Demon
to
Hunter
count
for a
how
while, I
many we
gotta
killed,
say,
but I've lost
Witch
track.
Doctor all the way. Either that or Monk.
Yeah, I'm still going Wizard, but Witch Doctor is definitely fun. Even though Barb is a little weak in the beginning, I think they're still really fun too.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Monk has a nice feel to it too. It's definitely a lot about combinations and kind of breaks up the game a little bit, but
Yeah.
I feel Witch Doctor is a really useful character to have, especially when you know you're going to be playing with more than one person.
Yeah, 4 witch doctors seem like it'd almost be too easy.
Yeah, right? Especially if you have if they all take summon.
Yeah, right.
You can all gain one monster. It can be really useful.
It's like 16 dogs. That's overkill.
That'd be really good for fun. But I feel like the classes here together, if you have different classes,
Yeah.
like I feel like
I need
there's
more
really
hatred
not
to do that.
The Witch Doctor can't handle, especially like on Infernal.
I need more hatred to do that.
Yeah.
Although 16 zombie dogs that can explode would be pretty epic.
Yeah, right. It's like, what can't you handle? That's like cheating. Actually, we'll use the scroll companion so you see what it is. It comes out with a different companion every time, I think. I get the snake, though. Let's see. Oh no, that was a scorpion. That's like a little bug thing. And another bug. Okay. I've gotten a snake before, so there are snakes.
What's that?
I summoned a companion. And I said I've gotten a snake before, but I couldn't get it. I had 3 scrolls, so I used them all to see which kind of little creatures I could get, but all I got were bugs.
I've got a pig.
Like this one's kind of cool because it's so small that you can't even see it. So you just don't even notice that it's doing anything. Yeah, let's put that. Oh, that was hilarious. The bodies that flew up aren't limbs flying.
I do like bodies are still affected once they hit the ground, and they're no longer.
Yeah, like a lot of items. You know, it's a good graphics engine.
Oh yeah. Like it's pretty simplistic enough to run on like lower end computers, but there's so much physics stuff going on that you can definitely really appreciate it on a higher end computer.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting to see the difference between high end and low end. See if like all that physics is gone.
I need more hatred to
I
do
mean, we
that.
could mess with it now if we wanted to, but
No, we'll actually do like a thing one day when we have all our max characters and stuff. We'll go through all the different settings to see the differences. So
that sounds good.
people
I
will
do
know.
not understand how evil
First, like as we said, the things we're gonna do mostly is we're just going through all the different characters. Which this is all going to be uploaded to YouTube also, so you can watch it there also. If you do go to YouTube, please subscribe and like and favorite the video. That helps us out a lot. Which right now our videos are being uploaded at youtube.com/RazGamingZone. And yeah, so like I said, we're going to get through all the classes. We're going to do some multiplayer. We're also going to make sure to get all our characters. When we do a multiplayer, we're going to level up all the characters to 13 because it's an achievement. So we're going to get all the beta achievements, which is the best part about the beta achievements is that a lot of them are kind of like they're things you already do. So you don't really ever have to go out of your way to get an achievement, which is nice. So we should be able to max that out pretty easily.
The only one we're not going to be getting is the Revive a Fallen Comrade.
Well, maybe if we do enough cooperatives, we can eventually get someone that's, noob enough to die. Which would be pretty rare, because this game is really easy. I've only died like once, I think. That was only because the Barbarian got shot by like 50 arrows at the same time. And it was quite painful.
A mighty adversary.
Oh no, it has to be here.
Knockback.
Yes, to do that.
No point in knocking back when you can't even reach me.
A worthy opponent.
Worthy.
Knockback seems to be a little more improved this game. Oh, it's Lavgar of the Craze.
Stay back, vagabond. This tome is mine and mine alone.
Man, take
So
it.
you wish to know what I've learned? How I've suffered? So be it.
And rapid fire for the win. Yeah, that was easy. Awesome quest, guy. Awesome quest. That was...
Oh, that really harkens back to Diablo 1 when you would come across a random NPC and they might talk to you for a little bit and then go crazy and try and kill you.
Yeah, it could have been a little more epic than that, though. I think that was kind of passive-aggressive. I was like, oh, so you want to read all the stuff I read, huh? Well, guess what? I'm not going to actually do anything dangerous, and you're just going to rapid-fire me to the face.
I need more hatred
Hell,
to do
then
that.
you might be a very
Yeah, he's like a legendary fight, so hard to kill. That'd be hilarious. I'd feel kind of bad. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll never make fun of you on normal again.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together.
He'd be like the butcher,
Yeah.
right? We were talking about that a couple episodes ago, or maybe even last episode. Since these episodes are like around almost 2 hours long, an hour and a half to 2 hours,
Yeah.
depending on how
I
far.
believe it was last episode that we
Yeah.
talked
So yeah, he'll be like the butcher, where he just like one shots you on hard difficulty.
right? Butcher was so scary in Diablo 1. I remember like first time I played, he just wrecked my arm. And then I figured out the beauty of Firewall.
Do you see that enemy?
Firewall.
Yeah.
We have done it.
Oh no, lightning!
That's actually something I'm kind of disappointed in. The special edition version, you get the Diablo 2 and Low Destruction on the little USB thing, but they don't give you Diablo 1. And like I know it's taxed off hell on multiplayer, but I don't know.
Diablo. I don't even think you can play Diablo 1 on computers nowadays.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I know I have Windows X Vista. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I
My
can't
name is
remember.
Lockdown.
But I bought the battle chest to get Diablo 2,
Yeah.
and because I had lost all my CD keys or something or whatever, when I used to play a whole bunch, like I had multiple accounts and stuff,
Yeah.
and they had Diablo 1 in there, couldn't play it.
Wow.
Every time I tried to load it up, just everything was all messed up. No matter what I tried.
This will overburden me.
With Windows 7 though, you can run things in a much better compatibility mode, up to like Windows 97. So you should be able to run it. I actually have it at my house, and maybe when I swing by someday, or well, my old house, swing by someday, I can pick it up and see if we can run it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need the regenerating like 0.0 life. Oh, we got a helm. Now we can have a hood.
All right.
It would look like Robin Hood without, the actual Robin Hood stuff.
Yeah.
Little Red Robin Hood. There you go.
I also feel like the Demon Hunter aesthetically kind of looks really lame until later level. Like he just looks so mismatched and weird.
Yeah, I was saying I'm wearing like all brown and stuff, and then supposedly later on, like I'm supposed to be all dark and evil. So it is a little weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when you look at his model, like for a close up, like in the character thing, it kind of looks like he's wearing girl pants too.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Which I mean, yeah, I guess it's its own style and whatnot, but like I don't really think of a Demon Hunter as being like a skater punk.
Yeah. What do I have now? Yeah, I don't need that one. I'll use that one. Okay. There. I didn't even know you can move the map.
There
Yeah,
are
you hold
forces
down.
arrayed against us that are stronger than we ever
Not down,
imagined.
but you hold down the
Some
left
greater
mouse button.
purpose
Yeah.
lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Probably because there isn't one. Let's go.
Running, running, running. Oh. The hell, my phone's not. What'd you do to it, John King? It's not working.
Oh, I handed it over.
It's not accepting the...
Oh.
Yeah, come on, guy. There's stuff out here. Why aren't you running along? Just standing there while I'm getting hit.
I do like how things
It was Lazarus.
That what?
from all different areas.
Oh, yeah.
Balcony, someone grab you.
Yeah, and I like how they kind of like lock it into some other things. Like
Yeah.
when you pick up items, sometimes then it spawns guys.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna have a little more complex like traps that go off if you do certain things or walk into something.
Yep. Yeah, they don't have any traps, and we know that they had traps because they showed it in the one of the first video things.
Yeah.
When we
I mean,
return
that's
from our
American
horrific
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not any traps. Okay.
Let's try now. There we go. Oh. That's not important. Okay. Yeah, it's just Solaf asking a question.
Are you ever afraid in battle?
If I ever felt fear, it has been consumed by my hatred.
We are both blessed then. My faith armors me against fear.
I gotta say, this is the longest map of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why am I not done
New
with
York's
this?
path is probably the longest one.
And it's like right here.
Yep.
What a waste of time. Well, not really, because you're still, finding stuff and leveling up and everything.
So I mean, it goes to show that like a lot of the maps are going to be a little smaller, but a lot of them are also going to be expansive, and you're never going to know where the exit's going to be.
I just unlocked Elemental Arrow.
Oh, that's pretty fun. That's a firebolt. It's a little magey for me, but
I'm gonna try it out instead of Hungering Arrow.
I actually forgot about this skill.
So we'll get rid of Hungry Arrow and try that. Because entangling okay, so it is another hatred user, cost 5.
Yep.
So it's the lowest cost.
Yep.
Total targets it passes through. Interesting.
It's not bad. It's just a little too...
It's spammable.
Yep.
You don't even need a hatred regenerator with it.
Yeah. And it does kind of bring out the demoness thing that I was talking about earlier. And doing it with fire and having it pass through enemies, but...
Yeah. Kind of glitches.
Does it?
Everything on the Demon Hunter does that. Like if you move, if you do this and then move forward, it wasn't showing up, and then it reset me back. It was weird.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's like
The
just
ping
some.
is low currently.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something to do with just the Demon Hunter or if the servers being weird or whatever.
I think it's the server, because we're not even green. And that looks like a jumping kind of a lag thing.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, see? Now I'm lagging.
Oh.
So yeah, something's wrong with the servers.
Yep. Well, you got a little ping bar at the bottom right.
I don't see a ping bar.
It's in between your hatred bar and the
Oh.
utilities. Yeah, so it's,
Yeah, you're at 381.
yeah.
You're actually pretty high. Hmm.
I don't know what it is. It must be something. No, because I turned off Steam, so it wouldn't be loaded.
Is Skype still on?
I don't believe so.
Well, we rebooted your computer. Does the auto turn off?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the server. And my mode communicating with it.
Yeah.
Is your wireless on your phone?
No.
The laptop is downloaded. Doesn't appear so. Oh, this will be a server thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not like super detrimental. Just.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into
That
my
is so depressing.
What?
Just running by it.
Oh yeah, I know. It's such a waste. Like that is such a cool moment, and to have to fight those towers and those are watching up there is awesome. But no, you can just charge right through.
Okay, so we are about to go take him on.
How do you feel about elemental bow?
I haven't used it enough to know.
You will never defeat me!
I said skip. Let's go.
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
Really? Yeah, I like elemental bullet. I think he gets that AoE that we've been missing
Yeah.
for groups. Not much for like him. It won't be great for the boss fight, well, until he disappears and summons the little ads.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's what you got the rapid shot for.
yeah, right. Yeah, your ping's like almost all the way up now.
Oh, yeah, it's back to normal.
Huh? No, your ping wants to be low. Oh no, I don't know. That's good. Yeah, I'm like jumping all over the place.
That's better. But I guess
Little ring. Yep, so now all we have to do is get everyone to 13 and try to resurrect someone in a multiplayer game. Okay, so that was the having fun with the Demon Hunter. We got some pretty cool abilities. Like, I had said, I believe that they're a little weak in the early game, and I think a lot of their abilities need to be retold for when you receive them. They need to, just adjust when you get stuff, because there's just stuff that is completely useless at low level, but at harder difficulties I could see being much more important. Magnus tends to agree. He does have a couple other abilities he enjoys that I feel are kind of useless, but so there is, I think, a little bit of intrigue and interest for each person on their own personal preferences, but he definitely feels the least polished and the one that has the least amount of effort put into him when it comes to creativity. And so we're going to end it here, and we will be doing multiplayer to level up our characters, and then we'll be going through settings and stuff to see the differences of how the game looks when you put it on lower qualities. So thank you. This has been another one from Raz and Magnus.
have a good one.
Bye.
And don't forget to catch us on our YouTube.
Oh yeah, we keep forgetting to totally plug our own stuff. Go to go to our YouTube, youtube.com/RazGamingZone. If you're on our Justin TV, watching this, then you can do that. If you're on YouTube watching it, we have Justin TV, justin.tv/Rosurial is our stream where we originally put up the episodes. We also have
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv. It'll send it to you no matter which link you go to.
Gotcha.
We have you can always check out my Twitter or Facebook. I think my Twitter is @Rosurial, I believe. I set it up like a year ago, and then I never used it until just last week. So we'll actually write all this stuff down, so next time when we go to plug our own stuff, we'll know what to say. But okay, so we'll see you guys later.
Have a good one.
Bye.